Have you ever prayed and heard nothing? No answer, no whisper, just silence. The silence of God can feel like a wall you cannot break through. You pray for healing, but the sickness remains. You ask for provision, but the bills stack higher. You cry for guidance, but the road stays dark. And in that silence, doubt whispers louder. Maybe you've asked, has God forgotten me? Even the psalmist cried, how long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? The Bible says in Psalm 13:1, how long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? Silence does not mean absence. Silence can be the space where faith grows. Sometimes the teacher is silent during the test. Job sat in silence for days. Elijah waited through wind, earthquake, and fire. But God spoke in a whisper. Maybe God's silence is not rejection, but invitation. Silence doesn't mean he's gone. Silence means he's working in ways you cannot see. Sometimes silence is God's way of drawing you closer. The Bible says in Isaiah 30:15, in quietness and trust is your strength. Abraham waited 25 years for his promise. Joseph waited through betrayal and prison. Even Jesus was silent before his accusers. Waiting is never wasted in God's hands. When God is silent, he is shaping your faith. The Bible says in Lamentations 3:25-26, the Lord is good to those whose hope is in him, to the one who seeks him. It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. In silence, roots grow deeper. In silence, strength is formed. And when the time is right, the silence breaks into song. The silence may last for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Even if you don't hear him, walk as though he is with you. Because he is. Faith is not built on what you hear, but on who you trust. The Bible says in Psalm 46:10, be still and know that I am God. And one day, after the silence, you will hear his voice again, clear, gentle, strong. And you'll realize he was never silent. He was always speaking through his presence. The Bible says in John 11:40, then Jesus said, did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God? So when heaven feels quiet, keep walking. Keep trusting. The silence of God is never the absence of God.